Hi, and welcome back to Thone's James Nibbles number 14, Faith for Our Life, part 2 of 5. And we're going to be talking about internal spiritual conflict, something which I guess we all have from time to time. We're still studying James chapter 1, verses 2 through 8. And the situation that we're concerned with today is faith overpowered by doubt. Why is this in the Bible? To help us all, as virtually all believers visits the wasteland one time or another. This wasteland, the wasteland of doubt. Communications, belief needs to overcome fear. And the application to me. The reference in the text to the double-minded man refers to a person spiritually in conflict with worldly judgments of an eternal spiritual truth. This produces an instability in that person being a variety of positions of faith depending upon the gravity of the situation and the emotional state of the person. True faith is independent of situation. In the original Greek, this situation is literally translated that one's mind or soul is divided between God and the world. An occasional belief in God brings into doubt the salvation experience and the future behavior of the person. And that's the instability it's talking about here. If you only occasionally believe in God and have that kind of faith, then are you really saved, first of all? And secondly, are you going to have stability in that faith in the coming days, months, years, and so on? What is your future behavior going to be? God leads us with, you should always be in a state of belief, that is faith, and recognize that I am ready to care for you, whatever the situation. Faith allows a connection between us. Cherish that connection. And so God is just talking about you should always have faith, and therefore, if you have faith, you have a lack of fear of being overwhelmed by the situation, and all is good. Cherish that connection that we have with God. My response: Lord, thank you for intervening with our daily struggles, large and small. Help us, one and all, feel this connection and live our lives based upon it. That connection with God is our lifeline. And if we don't consider it until the very last possible moment, then we're faced with a really bleak kind of time, most of the time. But if we first base everything on our faith, then no matter what comes toward us that looks like it's going to overwhelm us, we know that if we call on the name of the Lord to protect us from that situation, or find a way to avoid that situation, or whatever it is that He may give us, then we don't have this unstable time, and we don't have just a big worry. We know there's a situation that we should confront, but we know that God will provide the answer as to how to confront it for us. And talk about that's a wonderful feeling to have. We'll talk to you next time.